Good morning, everyone. My name is Dwayne with Transwest Truck Trailer RV on a beautiful August day here in the Kansas City area. I've got the privilege of showing you a comparative between the 2025 Tiffin Zephyr and a Newmar. This is a 2024 London Aire. Although I'll be speaking to some of the differences between the 25 versus what's available in the 25 on the London Aire. Anyway, I just wanted to show you some of the subtle differences between the coaches. Many things are very, very similar. For instance, they both have a 605 horsepower Cummins engine. They both use an Allison transmission. The Tiffin is built on the Power Glide chassis that's built by Tiffin. And the London Aire as a 25 is available both in the Freightliner, which is their standard, and then the 25 is also available in the Spartan chassis, which is an upgrade, or it costs a little bit more for the Spartan chassis for 2025. Now the London Aire in 2024, as this one sits right here, is on the Spartan chassis. That was the only thing available for 2024 from Newmar regarding the London Aire. So both coaches stand at an overall height of 13 feet and 4 inches, so exactly the same. They both have the same front axle weight at 20,000 pounds. The rear axle drivetrain weights are also 20,000 pounds on the London Aire, 21,000 pounds on the Tiffin, yet the tag axle on the London Aire has a 14,000 pound tag and the Tiffin has a 13,000 pound tag. So just again, very subtle differences between the two coaches. Both will have a 20,000 pound tow capacity. The Tiffin is available for 2025 in 9 different paint schemes that you can choose from. And the London Aire is available with 4 different paint schemes. The London Aire also available in 2025 with 4 interior decors, where the Tiffin is available in 4 interior decors as well. So a lot of choices with either of the coaches, both phenomenal and beautiful coaches. These coaches are only, as a 24 London Aire and a 25 Tiffin, $1,800 in difference between the two. The Tiffin standard base price on this coach is about $947,000, whereas a 2024 on the London Aire is a $909,000 base price, and the 25 is a $910,000 and some change. So that's just the base price. Now this London Aire has a lot of optional features that have been added to it, about $60,000 worth. Now the London Aire in the 2024, as it's equipped, is about $970,000. The Tiffin is $968,400. So just again, about $1,800 difference between the two. Let me walk around the London Aire real quickly, and I should say also that they both have a 12.5 or 12,005 Cummins generator on them. And the Tiffin will have the Aqua Hot, that's the 600 on the Aqua Hot, and the London Aire will have the Oasis. They're both hydronic heating systems, and again, comparative, very similar in the way that they operate, the way they work. 2 different brands, 2 different models, of course, based on the different model of coach that we're talking about. Let's go to the Tiffin, and we'll do a quick walk around on it, and I'll show you just some of the features on the outside. First of all, we have a camera here in front. I'll tell you that the Tiffin is equipped here with both hot water and cold water from the front. So if you want to use hot water here, you can wash off the bugs that might hit you. I know that in the South there are a lot of those love bugs, and across the country you're going to have a deal where the windshield is going to be a bullseye for a lot of the bugs, and they're going to hit them for sure. But with that option, you're able to wash the front windshield off and clear that off some of the way, so you have clear visibility while you're going down the road, trying to keep safe all the time, which is the most important thing. LED light headlights. You've got the Tiffin logo, roughing it smoothly. Their pet window is what they call it. Of course, if the step cover is closed on the inside, you're not going to see or have visibility of that pet window. Nice steps entering into the coach. We do have a little storage tray here. As we move back, you've got keyless entry here, so you can do a lot of the features. It's digital, it'll light up. You can enter the code to get into the coach, access the coach. You can unlock the doors, and again, a great feature. We have the Truma exterior refrigerator freezer on the Tiffin. It's on a slide out tray. Moving back, we have a power slide tray on the Tiffin here. Tiffin and Newmars will always give a few extra floor tiles, so you're able to, if you get a broken tile in the living space, and neither of these coaches will have carpet in them, you can replace that tile. Of course, we have the outdoor TV here. Now this is not on a pull-out, so it is stationary the way it sits here. You do have a nice sound bar here. There's a USB on the side as well, so if you want to watch TV programming on the outside, you can certainly do so. Nice open bay. Some of the tanks start behind here, which is why that's closed off. A little bit of space here. You have a whole coach surge protector here. And I'll tell you on these two coaches comparatively, they both have lithium batteries on them. With the Tiffin, you'll automatically get two inverters. One is a 3000, one is a 2800. The 3000 and the 2800, one of those will run the front ACs without having the generator on going down the road. The London Aire that we've got over here is also equipped with two lithium batteries, each of them 320, so that you've got 640 amp hours of lithium battery on that London Aire, and we'll point those out when we get there. Steerable tag axle on the Tiffin here. You have the steerable tag axle. Again, this is going to be a 13,000 pound axle, whereas this is a 21,000 pound axle. The front, again, 20,000 pounds. Now the Tiffin Zephyr is only available in one floor plan. It's the 45-foot FZ in it, which is what this coach is, obviously. You do have great paint scheme. It's all full body paint all the way around. We have an exit door here, just as we do on the London Aire. This is your battery disconnect for the coach, for the chassis. And moving on around, again, we've got that 605 horsepower Cummins engine. 20,000 pound tow. Nice rock guard with the Zephyr nomenclature there. We have a way to open up the back here by loosening those tabs, and then we have cameras as well in the rear here as well. So you have a clear vision of what's behind you, also clear vision of your tow vehicle if you are towing. Nice lights as they're positioned, gives you full view. You're going to have the braking light and everything, so even above your tow vehicle you're going to see that, or the people behind you will see that you're slowing down or braking. As we move on around, we do have a side radiator. Access to the def tank on this side. Side markers, we have lights here, so if you're parking in the dark, you've got some nice lights. Again, there's that Aqua Hot system on the Tiffin with that 600D. That's the biggest that Aqua Hot makes. Very nice stainless steel water bay here laid out very nicely. You've got a power hose reel on your water hose. You have your exhaust for your Aqua Hot system just here below. Full coach filter. Outside shower. You have your displays so you can tell what those tank levels are. And while we're speaking of tank levels, they both have 150 gallons of fuel. We have 105 gallons of water capacity on the London Aire, 100 gallons of water capacity on the Tiffin, and then we have 100 gallons of water on the Tiffin as far as fresh water, 80 gallons on the Newmar. Moving on back, open bay again, slide tray, battery disconnects for the house just here. And on the Tiffin here we have 3 lithium battery packs on the coach. your hydraulics right here, which will run slides. It'll also run your steps. And then you've got your generator exhaust right here. A lot of your circuit breakers that Tiffin makes so clearly here. The fuel fill on this side. There was one on the other side as well. So there you go. That was the Tiffin Zephyr from the outside. And now starting in the front with the London Aire, very similarly, we have a camera positioned up front here. Difference here, Newmar does I call it a bullnose here, where it covers those windshield wiper blades. The Tiffin, they're not covered. Doesn't make it better, doesn't make it worse. It's just the way that the manufacturers have positioned those wiper blades and their access to them. The full front on the London Aire will come out to expose the generator. From the London Aire, you only have a hot water supply from that generator, again, for the purpose of washing bugs off the front of the windshield here, and that's a huge windshield as you see. And we have the Mobileye on this. You have the collision mitigation also on the Tiffin Zephyr. Hydraulic steps here to access the entry for the London Aire. Keyless entry here as well, where you can lock the coach down. You can put a code in here that's pertinent to you to open up just the entry door, or open up the entry door and all of the bays below as they're open here. Fuel fill on this side, docking lights as we had on the Tiffin, docking lights here on the Newmar. Freezer refrigerator, and it's the Dometic here versus the Truma. You have a nice shelf above, and again, that's on a slide out tray. We do have a slide out tray here. This is an option on the London Aire, and it is powered with a shelf above again, and that's a full pass-through tray. Nice open bay, and just like with the Tiffin, we do have the extra floor tiles. Another nice open bay. Central vacuum, have central vacuum on the Tiffin as well, the clean out, and this is a partial bay as you have equipment on the other side, and the tanks for which I already spoke, it reside there. Outdoor, let's call it a tool shed here, so you can put little pegs in, hang your tools. You've got the blind spot detection here. Again, 20,000 pound axle in the front, 20,000 pound axle of the drivetrain, and a 14,000 pound axle on the tag here. Access to your DEF tank, just there. The chassis disconnects, again, this is a Spartan on this 2024. The standard for 2025, once again, is the Freightliner chassis. An egress door, also in the bathroom on the London Aire. The Spartan K3 chassis, again, 605 horsepower Cummins engine here. 20,000 pound tow. You have an airline already there for your braking system. And this is equipped with this Kurt Spectrum brake controller. Again, a rear camera there, so you have a nice visibility of what's behind you. Also with lights here in the rear that are elevated such that people behind can see that you are braking. And one just above the camera there. Side radiator. This is a DEF fill on this side also, just like we had the tank on the passenger side. Steerable tag axle. This is just a little place that you can put your waste hose to get it out of your water bay if that's what you choose to do. The exhaust for the Oasis system, the Chinook system. Again, Newmar does a great job as well of laying everything out in stainless steel so you can see what's going on here. Everything's nicely marked. You have a digital display about your tank levels and sizes. Full coach filter that the water will go through before entering the coach. Retractable hose reel. This is equipped with a macerator. Moving forward, we have a 50 amp, 50 foot cord here that is also power retractable. You have a whole coach surge protector also on the London Aire. Here's that Oasis Chinook system for your hydronic heating system for your hot water and also for your heat inside the coach. This open bay from the other side. Retractable power slide tray. Here are those two inverters that you get with the lithium batteries on the London Aire, and again those two lithium power packs, 640 amp hours. Nice large wheels, and then some of the fuses and everything that Newmar provides. This has a power tray that will, it's hydraulic, that will take the front end out, so you have the generator exposed there as well. Side cameras on both, lots of safety features. Newmar will have the comfort drive system on it, so it's a steering assisted technology where it's trying to center all the time. Roads being shaped, it's going to try to level that drive out for you and also center the coach at all times. So with that, I think we're ready to move on to the inside. Okay, it's Dwayne again, and I'm standing inside now that 2025 Tiffin Zephyr, the 45 FZ. And we're going to start at the dash just to show you. And again, this is the Power Glide chassis indicated by this T. Again, Tiffin makes this Power Glide chassis. And you have a nice digital display. You do have the ability to change your menu items in the dash with this little round knob here, and then you can click on it in the center of it just like a toggle switch there. Allison transmission, as we spoke about. Air leveling and hydraulic leveling in the coach. Great layout on the dash. You have heated seats in the front. And then you have a monitor on the side for your passenger so that they can change the coordinates for maybe your destination and help you to maneuver and monitor things as they're happening while you're driving the coach. We have this nice great big window. As we saw from the outside, you had fans on the front here, and those really should be turned around toward the windshield as they are for defrosting that big windshield. Great, sleek, kind of contemporary design as far as the cabinets with no pulls above here. Power shades around the coach throughout. Heated tile floors. Again, Tiffin allows you 4 different decor packages in their coaches in the Zephyr for 2025. And this is the Haiku decor. Again, there are 3 others. One of the popular things going on right now are theater seats, and these are powered theater seats in and out. Great sofa here with the ottoman that's going to have a little storage inside it. A televator TV that's going to come up for your programming and nice viewing of the coach. Very sleek, beautiful ceiling with this also very contemporary look in the ceiling. LED lights throughout the coach. Continued on the top here with the cabinets that don't have any drawer pulls or door pulls. A dishwasher here. Induction cooktop. You have some power right here with USBs. Plenty of room for coffee maker. And I'm not going to speak to that many features about that today. However, I'll tell you the ceiling height here is 83 inches. The width of the coach opened up 96 inches with the slides out. And great cabinets, lots of storage. Tiffin's known for their storage. You have the booth dinette. Look at these huge, beautiful windows. Give you great viewing to the outside. And with this particular setup and the booth dinette being on this side, if you have family activities, things are going on in the patio, you need for whatever reason to be inside, you can still see what's going on outside and feel like you're still part of that. Moving on back, and this is a bath and a half floor plan. I will just open a couple of these cabinets just so you see that you have just really, really nice cabinets throughout the coach. Residential faucets. Have a locking refrigerator side by side. with the freezer beneath. You can choose from water, ice cubes in different ways that you like them. This does have a little wine fridge here, or wine cooler. Nice slide out trays. Your controls, Control Central here. You can go to the home key here and you see a lot of different things about the coach where your air conditioners are set as far as temperature, your fresh gray black water, and then your diesel fuel right here. You have a lot of lighting controls, your generator control, and what's going on there, if your inverter's on, if it's enabled, disabled, and then your temperature controls with your floors, and also the ACs, heat pump, the slide controls right here. And then more shade controls for you. Again, these are power shades throughout. You have day and nighttime shades. That can be handled right here. And then just the setup of all of those and fan controls. Just very convenient there. We saw that it has the central vacuum. There's your central vacuum. Great half bath here, the one that you'd use going down the road. Both of the coaches have fiberglass roofs on them, and probably a good idea for anyone to look at those, get on the rooftop a couple of times a year, have someone do it so you can check for the caulking around those fantastic fans, around the air conditioner units above. And with this one, we have some solar panels on there. So great idea to look at all of that and see what's going on. You have a sliding door here for bedroom privacy. Huge TV. This has the fireplace. Again, great window here. And that is an egress window should there be an emergency that you'd have to get out. This has the elevating bed on it. Great ceiling appointments carried throughout. That LED lighting can be set so you've got a great ambiance in here. You know, nice subtle lighting in the evening time. And then moving on back, we have a flat floor into the master bath. Large shower. This does have an aquamizer type unit, so you're not going to waste water. And then we have these nice mirrors on the side here, so if you want to stand here, you can look and see how you look in the rear as well as in the front if you're preparing to go out somewhere. A nice cabinetry as well. Double vanity. A step up into the master closet where you'll find the washer and dryer stacked. Splendid. There's that egress door that we talked about from the outside. And then great storage with shoe caddies, a safe above. And again, a quick walkthrough on the inside just so you can see kind of what you're looking at with the Tiffin Zephyr, a beautiful coach. And we're going to meet up with you again in the London Aire. And here we are in the 2024 London Aire. So very comparable to what the 2025 London Aire will be. However, I will mention that in 2025, the seating surfaces are all genuine leather in the 25s. And I will start out as we did next door in the dash. We don't have this coach running, so the dash is not lit up. It is a push button start. That's a little different than the Tiffin because it's still a keyed start over there. Again, we're on the Spartan chassis here, air leveling and hydraulic leveling on the coach. A lot of the safety features already built in. We saw from the outside the radars on the outside that are detectors for anything in your blind spot. And I could have pointed out, and I didn't, that you have a power window on the Tiffin as well as here. So if you do have to stop and pay toll or anything like that, you have that nice feature to do so. Heated seats here in the coach, in the cockpit. Both have step covers. This one as well has this monitor on the side so the person in the passenger seat can assist in looking around or setting coordinates, things like that. We have day and nighttime shades. Again, all powered throughout the coach. A lot darker wood here in the London Aire, just a matter of preference. Again, there are 4 decor packages also in the London Aire, as there were 4 in the Tiffin. And just to reiterate, 9 exterior paint schemes available in the Tiffin Zephyr and 4 available in the London Aire. Theater seating here as well, so comparable from that perspective. Nice large windows in the coach. Although flip-flopped, in this one you see that the kitchen is on the passenger side, whereas the dinette was on the passenger side in the other coach. And you do have a sleeping sofa here, had a sleeping sofa on this side in that Tiffin. Heated tile floors in the coach throughout. We have the extended booth here, so both of these will come out. The table will also expand in this particular setup so that you have plenty of room for pretty comfortably 6 people. And this is the floor plan 4551. There are 4 floor plans available for 2025 in the London Aire, one of which is a bunk bed floor plan. So if that's something that is interesting or important to you, it's available in the London Aire, whereas it would not be in the Tiffin. They don't have any other floor plans available except the one that we walked through. Induction cooktop here, all electric coach. This has the removable cooktop in it. Microwave convection oven, and we'll just open the cabinetry here as we did in the other one. You still have a pull-out. You have lots of panels here where you can change your lighting throughout the coach. The ceiling height here, 83 inches, 95.5 inches wide when the coach slides are put out, as they are now. Dishwasher, bath and a half, again, just like the other one. Here's Control Central on the Newmar with the Silverleaf system. And you can do pretty much the same thing we did in the other coach, just a different form of getting to those components or to those features. A half bath here as well, again the one used for going down the road. Very similar and like that of the Tiffin. Residential side-by-side refrigerator doors with as well the freezer door below. You can dispense water from here, not ice. We have the nice lighted pantry. All hardwood cabinetry throughout. King size bed. It is not an elevated type bed. 3 AC units on both vehicles. In this one, we have a TV here that has a movable TV, and inside cabinetry, and there would be the safe in the London Aire. This particular floor plan. Lots of drawers, lots of daylight, LED lights throughout. Again, very similar to what we saw next door. King size bed. And with this, we step up into the bathroom, different again a little bit than the Powerglide chassis with the Spartan chassis we're on here. Although nice large shower here, we have the Aquamizer system, not going to waste water. Stacked washer dryer, also Splendide, just like in the Tiffin. Double vanity sinks. Great lighting throughout. And whereas you had a little walk-in closet in the Tiffin, we have a full closet side to side in the London Aire here. And just as we saw next door, we have that egress door. So I hope this video, both exterior and interior, have helped you to get a feel for what it would be like to own a London Aire or a Tiffin Zephyr. You can't go wrong with either one. Phenomenal coaches. I have them here. I hope that you'll remember me. I hope you'll give me a call. My name, Dwayne Pinnell, Pinnell, and my email is dwayne.pinnell@transwest.com. My phone number, in case you want to text me or call, is 816-516-5312. You can find me on D's Luxury RVs on Facebook or Dwayne's Luxury RVs on Facebook. Again, I hope you've enjoyed this walk around and just the comparison between the two coaches. Give me a call. Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it.